Kaufman is full of joy, but at just 1 year old, she was diagnosed with a genetic disorder that would impact every area of her life.
I think that I cried every day for probably the first year.
Sara is Lola's mom.
Lola. We had no idea what it was, but I knew it was serious.
These tears began when Sara Keir and her husband, Jake Kaufman, received a devastating diagnosis. Around 9 months old, Lola began experiencing vision issues, leading them to Nationwide Children's Hospital.
Lola was diagnosed with Zellweger spectrum disorder, which is usually terminal in childhood. End-of-life scenarios are traumatic.
Zellweger spectrum disorder is one of the many named leukodystrophies.
Dr. Margie Ream, a specialist in pediatric neurology at Nationwide Children's Hospital, explains Lola's diagnosis.
Usually symptoms show up in early childhood and can result in developmental delays, low tone, and especially motor problems or problems with movement, vision, and many other abnormalities that may become apparent in very early childhood.
She was deaf. She has cochlear implants now. She is blind and has things like muscle weakness.
There's nothing that really prepares you for a phone call with a doctor that tells you your kiddo has a terminal disease.
Lo was diagnosed when she was just a couple weeks shy of a year old.
Hi.
Now 3 years old, she is blind, deaf, and cannot walk or feed herself. The magnitude of this rare condition evoked despair, a journey that no family should endure alone.
There were definitely angry prayers during that time, questioning why us, why Lo, why is this happening? And you never find those answers. Sara has a phrase that we've kind of embodied as a family, which is faith over fear. And today, Lo is laughing. Lo is enjoying life.
We're gonna get you!
Lo is having a good time, and that's what we have chosen as a family and as individuals to really, I think, anchor our lives in.
Not only is Lola an anchor in their lives, but her spirit has ignited Sara and Jake to champion a cure for her and countless others affected by rare diseases.
And I was thinking about what I wanted to do for my 40th birthday. What popped in my head was that more than anything, I wanted to help Lo in some way and do something for her. The goal is to raise $40,000 by February of 2024, which is Rare Disease Month.
All money raised will go to the Global Foundation for Peroxisomal Disorders, an organization which has supported Sara and Jake's journey with Lo. Zellweger's is one of several peroxisomal disorders.
So the Global Foundation for Peroxisomal Disorders, or the GFPD, and it really focuses on not only supporting scientific initiatives around peroxisomal disorders, but also, more importantly, supporting the families as they deal with kind of their medical odyssey through what is a very rare disorder, and a disorder where it's really hard to find the expertise around.
The GFPD supports families like Lola's and says funding research is essential to developing a cure for peroxisomal disorders.
Good job bouncing, Lola.
The fact that we still live in an age where parents have to watch their children die and there's nothing they can do about it is unacceptable. And the GFPD is trying to make an impact on a disease.
Our hope for Lo and our hope for other kids with rare diseases is really a cure.
Research in rare disorders is the absolute most basic thing that is essential for advancing treatments and eventually cures.
Sara and Jake are hopeful for a cure.
I mean, that is the hope at the end of the day, that these kiddos can move past their conditions, move past their diagnosis, and experience the life that we all experience.
She brings an incredible amount of joy to us, and she is probably the love of my life.
Lola Kaufman brings an irreplaceable spark of joy into the world. A beacon of hope that her family champions to ignite a brighter future. To learn more, visit hopewithlo.com.